Hello everybody, thank you for joining me today. If you're having trouble finding the avocado trees you want and you're driving from LA to San Francisco or San Diego to Sacramento, take the 99, come to Fresno, and this is what you'll find. You'll find the Hernandez Nursery, which you can see their advertisements on Facebook. And they have loads of trees, and my favorite thing is that it's a family nursery and they sell avocados. Lots of avocados for a very good price. But they sell other things too. There are the roses. You can see the apples and stone fruit over there. And then they got other trees over here on this fence. And this is the place to go if you want to find trees that you can't find. Because for us in Northern California, it can be very tough to find certain tropical and subtropical trees. And Hernandez Nursery is where you want to go. Let me show you one thing over here. This here is a seedling avocado they have on their property. I like the leaves, they're nice and big. It hasn't produced fruit, which again is why you want to graft a tree. I mean, you could grow a seedling and get something unique and special. I would definitely go on that adventure with you. But otherwise, if it doesn't work out, you could graft onto it. And who knows? Maybe in 10 years, when the conditions are right, it will fruit. It takes time sometimes for the flowers to develop. So who knows? This might be something special once it gets going. But really, what I would do, if you want to grow a seed, you want to go on an adventure, then I would grow some seedlings. But also be sure you get a grafted tree, because the grafted tree, as long as you know in your area, in your location, your neighborhood, it does well, you're going to get the same results. But here's a wonderful seedling. It is definitely beautiful. If you want a beautiful tree in your yard, like it's to screen out your neighbors, or just enjoy the beauty of an evergreen, then grow a seed. But here's one I wanted to show you. It's quite beautiful. When I was driving down the road, I spotted it right away. Nice red leaves. Now let's go see the avocado selection. So here we are. These are many of their avocados. This is the Gwen variety. And I'm really excited to get this one because I'm going to get a few of these to bring to the Bay Area or Northern California. And I'm going to sell them because we can't find these. I spent a long time looking for one of these trees. And I finally got a hold of one through a friend. But we can't get these up north. And for us, our nurseries are very limited, and this is a very special one because if you talk to any of the backyard growers in Southern California, they will list this usually in their top 5, if not top 3. And it's because, well, I'll put it this way, it's the grandparent of lamb and gem, which means it's a heavily productive variety. And we're different from commercial growers because commercial farmers, they decided not to go with this one. Why? Because you can see the skin is green, which means it bruises easily. Or if it's overripe, the skin doesn't look great. And since we shop with our eyes, they took a pass on it. But you know what? It's an excellent avocado. It's very creamy. And it's a heavily productive tree that can be kept small. But the industry moved on. At one time they thought this was going to be the next king of avocados, and they moved on to other things. In fact, gem is very similar, but the gem variety turns black, just like the Hass. So look at all these wonderful Gwens. Speaking of Gwen, I just noticed, look, this one actually got fruitlets. Look at that. Can you believe that? It's got, this little baby wants to This one wants to give you fruit. It's amazing. You could definitely see why the Gwen is famous. Who wouldn't want that? What a tree. And this is an amazing nursery. If you're going to down to 99, this is a place to definitely stop at. And here's another one that people want, and it's also hard to find in Northern California, the Carmen Hass tree. And this is a very productive tree. It's kind of new for us, but it's doing well. I think especially in cooler climates. The bee pollinator, the Zutano, which we all know, very upright, nice red leaves, and creamy, very reliable. If you're a beginner at avocados, that's definitely one to grow. Of course, the king, the Hass avocado. There's plenty of these. And this one's flowering. So that's the Hass variety, which we all know about. See what else they got. Oh, they got the Stewart. Excellent, excellent. They got the Stewart, which is a bee pollinator. And interesting thing is, I've been talking to someone who's growing a Stewart in Manteca. So it looks like this one, although it might not be perfect for the Bay Area, if you're someplace that gets a lot of heat, if you get temperatures that are a little bit like Southern California, then why not try it out? You know, the same is true with the Surprise. The Surprise is also one that some people don't have too much luck with in the Bay Area, but what I would say is if you really like the flavor, I would go for it. But first I would try to get the reliable varieties like Lamb, Gwen, Reed, a Bacon or a Jim Bacon before you venture off into these. For example, here's the Charwil, I believe. And look, you can see, if you ever want to know it's a Charwil, you see the red specks on the trunk? Yeah, that's what you want to find, because the story is that sometimes people put these out as Charwils with the label Charwil, but it's not a Charwil. At least that was happening for a while. So definitely look for those red specks. And it looks like they have red leaves. So this is one of the ones I'm experimenting with. We mentioned Surprise and Stewart. I'm experimenting with the Charwil. I'm trying to do my duty and see if this will grow, because my temps can be a lot like Southern California outside of January, February. My nights are colder though in January, February, but of course the Fuerte, one of the California kings of avocados, and big tree, amazing fruit. Again, you can grow this in Northern California inland, probably like Stewart and Surprise and hopefully Charwil. You might not get fruit every year, but if you love the fruit, then why not give it a try? I mean, the weather keeps changing. Oh, here we go, Surprise. Wow, look at the leaves, how nice and shiny they are. Look at this. This is a really you can tell this one wants to grow. Look at these guys, they're already tall. There's a tree in Modesto. It's about 30 feet tall. It produces regularly. Again, inland. On the coast, maybe not, but on the coast they have other varieties they could grow. Pinkerton. That's the photo to use. Interesting. The ones I get usually look a little different, but hey, that's okay. But look at it, it's flowering. This one's, I love the Pinkerton. It was really one of my first to fruit. And look at this one. Look at this little guy. Already with the fruitlets. Look at that. That's your Pinkerton. Type A, reliable. I had one growing in a shady area. I'd recommend putting it in full sun, because I think if you have full sun and a bee pollinator, you'll probably get better results, because I had a Bacon next to my Pinkerton, and when I removed it because it wasn't doing well, the production went down. Look at the fruitlets on the Pinkerton. Wow, That's very impressive. Yeah, Pinkerton definitely wants the fruit young. In fact, there's a number here that are have little fruitlets all over them. I know I've seen trees in winters on another YouTube video that were doing really well. So if you live up there in Vacaville, Winters, Davis, I'd probably try growing a Pinkerton. Lots of flowers at a young age. Oh, I found a lamb. So there aren't many, but there are a couple here. Lamb, I really recommend this one for the Bay Area. There are only 2 left. And they're small, but that's okay. You get these in the ground and the roots get in the native, and you're gonna be happy. This is definitely one that I've had good success with and everywhere in Northern California. Again, a child of Gwen, very long hang time. They can hang all the way from summer, fall into the new year, and you could still eat them. I've actually had these early in the year, I think like maybe May, before they were ready, and it basically tasted like hass you get in the stores, like in a bargain bin. It wasn't bad. Of course, you want to wait to let the oils develop, and it's a wonderful tree. Can't be kept compact. Again, that's why Glen and Gem are so famous. So they do have a couple left. If you're watching this and you want to get in your car. Levin's Hass. This one is supposed to be ready 4 weeks earlier than Hass. So that's another one a friend of mine wanted to get. And look at these trees, look amazing. Look at all the flowers. Let's see if I can find one with fruitlets. Not quite yet, but you know, it takes time. Sometimes you get lucky. Gym bacon. If Zutano and bacon aren't your thing, you might like this one. This starts to taste a little more nutty. I actually went with bacon because I kind of like that. The fact that bacon tastes very different, and Zutano tastes very different from Hass. So bacon to me is in the middle. You got Zutano, which is buttery, doesn't have a nutty taste at all. Bacon has a little bit of nuttiness. Gym bacon has even more oil. Mexicola Grande, another reliable Mexican type, all Mexican. And you could eat the skin. The Criollos. Now, a lot of Grande. There you go. So if you're driving from Sacramento to San Diego or LA to San Francisco, be sure to stop over here at this family-owned nursery, and maybe you'll find the tree for you. They have other things too, obviously. You got citrus over there. They had stone fruits in the front. They had roses. But I wanted to tell you, and bananas. But I wanted to show you this so you know that if you're in some place where you don't have a lot of avocado trees and you're going on a long drive, you definitely want to stop at Hernandez Nursery and get yourself a tree that works for you. Maybe, and it changes from year to year. These are some varieties that are left now, but they also have reed, and they also have lamb, and they also have gem, but they're out right now. But another time you might be able to find it. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Have a great day.